The government has been urged to fund directly people with intellectual disabilities and their families to allow them shop around for services. The call to reform the system of provider-driven services was made by 5 major agencies representing people with special needs.
Offaly woman Anne Dillon on holidays. Back home, she's living independently near her parents in an apartment that's largely subsidised by her local authority.
Anne has Down syndrome and she never wanted to live in a community house. She's 32 years of age. Then she had a stroke 2 years ago, and when she was nearly better but needed help, the service providers put money into Anne's account, so much for the month, where she now uses this money to get her own helpers to help her at night time.
Anne's local services for people with special needs also help her for 10 hours a week, and she's independent enough to share the dreams of any adult her age.
I was thinking of getting married. Then again, I don't know.
Special Olympics swimmer Stephen has a severe intellectual disability and receives daycare at St Vincent's Centre near Limerick. But his mum wants the state to give her family more choice in how his grant is spent.
I'd like to call on government to look at the direct model of funding, where families do have influence over how funding is used. And we know this from research and from evidence that the individual and the family will have better quality of life, and at the end of the day this is going to cost less for the taxpayer.
It remains to be seen if today's call by 5 organisations representing people with intellectual disabilities and autism will find ready listeners in government departments which are strapped for cash. Joe Little, RTE News.